Is our whole disassembly appeared?
Here's a stool and a cushion for this section.
Which be the malefactors?
Marry, that am I and my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have the exhibition to examine.
Which are the offenders that are to be examined? Let one of them come before Master Constable.
Yeah, Mary, let them come before me. What is your name, friend?
Brachio.
Pray, write down Brachio. Yours, sirrah.
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrad.
Write down Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yes,
sir, we hope.
Write down that they hope they serve God, and write God first, for God defend, but God should go before such villains. Masters, it is proved already that you are little better than false knaves, and it will go near to be thought so shortly. How answer you for yourselves?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow, I assure you, but I will go about with him. Come you hither, sirrah, a word in your ear. Sir, I say to you, it is thought you are false knaves.
Sir, I say we are none.
Well, stand aside. For God, they are both in a tale. Have you writ down that they are none?
Master Constable, while you go not the way to examine, you must call forth the watch that are in the accusations.
Yeah, Mary, let's the Eftis way. Let the watch come forth. Masters, I charge you in the prince's name. Accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John a villain. Why, this is flat perjury to call a prince's brother villain.
Master Constable.
Pray thee, fellow, peace. I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
Mary, that he had received 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
Yeah, by mass, that is it.
What else?
This is all.
And this is more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John is this morning secretly stole away. The hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner refused, upon the grief of the son the suddenly died. Master Constable, let these men be bound and brought to Leonato's. I will go before and show him their examination.
Come, let them be opinioned.
Let them be in the hands.
Off coxcomb!
Let them be in the hands.
Off coxcomb! God's my life, where's the sexton? Let him write down the prince's officer coxcomb.
Away, you are an ass.
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass? I am a wise fellow, and which is more an officer, and which is more a householder, and which is more as pretty a piece of flesh as any is in Messina, and one that knows the law, go to, and a rich fellow enough, go to, and a fellow that hath had losses, and one that hath 2 gowns, and everything handsome about him, bring him away. Oh, that I had been writ down an ass.
Good.
Good day to both of you.
Hear you, my lords.
We have some haste, Leonato.
Some haste, my lord. Well, fare you, my lord. Are you so hasty now? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Who wrongs him?
Marry thou. Dost wrong me, thou dissembler. Or thou, nay, never lay thy hand upon thy sword. I fear thee not.
Mary, be shrew my hand. If it should give your age such a cause of fear, in faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Thush, man. Never fear and jest me. I speak not like a dullard nor a fool, as underprivileged of age to brag. What I have done being young, or what would do if I were not old. No, Claudio, to thy head. If thou hast wronged my innocent child and me, that I am forced to lay my revenge by, and with my gray hairs and bruises of many days, I do challenge thee to trial of man. I say thou hast belied me, mine child. I challenge you!
My ability!
You've got it wrong, old man.
My lord, I prove it on his body if he dare. And despite his nice fence and his active practice, his May of youth is bloomed of lustihood.
Away! I will not have to do with you!
He'll have to kill the both of us, and indeed we're both men, but let him start off easy by killing one of us. Come on, kill me and brag about it. Let me at him.
Gentlemen, we won't stay here and anger you further. I'm sorry about your daughter's death, but I swear our accusations were true and backed up with proof.
See, here comes the man we went to seek. What's up, mister?
Welcome, sir. You just missed a fight that was barely avoided.
We had like to have our had 2 noses snapped off with 2 old men without teeth.
Leonardo and his brother, what do you think? I think if we had fought, we would have been proven too young and strong for them all.
In a false quarrel there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We have been up and down to seek thee, for we are high, proof melancholy, and would fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Dost thou wear thy wit by thy side?
Never any did so, though very many have been beside their wit. I will bid thee drawn, as we do, the minstrels draw to pleasure us. What courage, man? What thou care? Kill the cat? Thou hast metal enough to thee to kill care?
Marry, sir, they have committed a false report moreover. They have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanders. Sixth and lastly, they have bellied a lady. And thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
First I ask thee what they have done. Thirdly I ask thee, what's their offense? Sixth and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what you lay to their charge. Did my brother set thee onto this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Come, bring away the plaintiffs. By this time our sexton hath briefed forth Signor Leonardo of the matter, and masters, do not forget to specify when time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Thou art the slave that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child. Villain, thou believest thyself. Here stands a pair of honorable men. Third is fled. That had a hand in it. I thank you, prices, for my daughter's death. Record it with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, if you bethink you of it.
I know not how to pray of your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose me to what penance your invention cannot lay upon my sin. Yet I sinned I not, but in mistaking.
I bid not that my daughter lives, but since you cannot be my son-in-law, I beg you, be my nephew. Come up here for a sec. So, tomorrow, come to my house. I have a brother who has a daughter who looks so much like Hero, who would be perfect.
O noble sir, your kindness doth wring tears from me. I do embrace your offer, and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow then, I will be expecting your coming. And tonight, I take my leave. This naughty man shall face to face be brought to Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this wrong. Hire to it by your brother. Care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a most thankful and reverent youth, and I praise God for you.
Here! There, for thy pains.
Tonight I'll mourn with Hero.
Bring you these fellows on. We'll talk with Margaret, how her acquaintance grew with this lewd fellow.
Sir, I shall meet you in your wit and career, and you charge it against me. I pray you, choose another subject.
That was poor Benedict. Give him another lance. That last one got broken in half.
Lord, he seems to be getting paler by the minute. I think he is really angry.
If he be, he knows how to turn his girdle.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good how you dare, with what you dare and when you dare. Do me right, I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
Well, I will meet you, so may I have good cheer.
What a feast! A feast!
I faith, I thank him. He hath bid me to a calf's head and a capon, and which I do not carve most curiously, say my knights not. Shall I not find a woodcock too?
Sit your wit ambles well. It goes easily.
I tell thee how Beatrice praised thy wit he other day. I said thou hast fine wit. True, and she a fine little one. No, I say a great wit. Right, she says a great gross one. Nay, I say a gross wit. Just say she it. Nobody hurts nobody. Nay, and I, the gentleman, is wise, certain that she a wise gentleman. Nay, said I, he hath the tongue, that I believe that she said, for he swore a thing on me Monday night, for which he forswore on Tuesday morning. There's a double tongue, there's two tongues. Thus did she an hour together transshape thy particular virtues, yet at least she concluded with a sigh, thou swayest the proper man in Italy.
For the which she wept heartily, and said she cared not.
Yeah, that she did. But yet for all that, and if she did no hate him deadly, she would have loved him dearly. The old man's daughter told us all.
All in all, and moreover, God saw him when he was hid in the garden.
But when we shall set the savage Bill's horns on the sensible Benedict's head.
Yeah, and text underneath, here dwells Benedict the married man.
Fare you well, boy, you know my mind. I will leave you now, to your gossip, like humor. You break jests as beggars do, their blades which, God be thanked, hurt not, my lord. For your many courtesies I thank you, I must discontinue your company. Though the bastard has fled from Messina, you have, among you, killed a sweet and innocent lady for my lord. Blackbeard here, he and I shall meet, and I till then peace be with him.
He is in earnest,
In the most profound earnest, and I'll warrant you for the love of Beatrice.
and hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
What a pretty thing man is when he goes in his doublet and hose and leaves off his wit.
He is then a giant to an ape, but then is an ape to a doctor such a man.
But soft to you, let me be. Pluck up my heart and be sad. Did he not say my brother was fled?
Oh wait! I will not have you do that!
No!
Ah! Oh wait! I will not have to do that! Fuck!
I faith, I thank him. He hath bid me to a calf's heed and capon, and which I do not carve. Most curiously, say my knight's not. Shall I not find a woodcock too?
We do have Dogberry entering.
That's me!